Official images of the Black Cat 4 have finally dropped. Is Travis Scott wearing fake Jordan 1 low fragments? That's what Twitter says. And finally, we're getting the release of the Air Max 95 Neon Big Bubble. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild. Checking in once again, back in the building today, guys, with this week's sneaker news. Guys, so we are going live this upcoming Friday on Whatnot. As far as the time, I will give you guys an update on that within the next couple of days, but you can click the link down below in the description and bookmark the show. You can bookmark all of my 6 upcoming shows that we got going on. I'm gonna have sizes ranging from 8.5 all the way to 14, steals and deals and all the above. So click the link down below in the description, sign up and get $15 on your account that you can utilize anywhere on the platform and get a free $15 when you make your first purchase. I'll see y'all there and I love y'all as always. And make sure you guys are following me on my socials, all linked down below in the description. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, at Tony D2 Wild. TikTok is Tony D2 Wild 8, and I'm gonna leave it all linked down below for you guys in the description. So let's get straight into it, man. We are halfway through the month of April, and honestly, there isn't too much to talk about for what's left in April. However, there is some news of what is to come in the next couple of months. But we have the Nike Zoom Superfly Elite 10 Neon. We've been seeing the neon colorway popping up much more as the actual release of itself is coming later on within this week. I don't know why this did not drop during Air Max Day, but we'll save that for later on in the conversation. However, this of course is a Nike Mercurial Superfly 10 Neon, so it's kind of out of my league. Stick to streetwear sneakers, right? It's not my cup of tea, so I'll do so. But next up on the 15th, we have the Jordan 4 SB Navy. We also have the release of the Jordan 3 Amamier and the Titan Nike Sabrina 2. If you notice, even last week itself, there was a lot of releases that happened, like went stupid dumb. Like we had this past weekend, the What the Kobe, the Jordan 3 metallic joints, the women's shoe, and then we had the Adidas Ballerina Bad Bunny in the 2 different colorways, the white and black and the black and white. And then I think we also, we had the Adidas AE1 3 SSB all drop within pretty much the weekend. And it was a lot going on. So we can see that this is kind of still picking up, specifically on Nike and Jordan's end, where they're having these back-to-back-to-back bangers all dropping on the 15th, which is tomorrow. So yeah. Me personally, I mean, I would like to get the SB Navies. They kind of came out of nowhere. I know I was able to get my hands on the originals. It seems I haven't kept 100% up to date on where these are releasing, but let's just take a quick look at like where these are scheduled to be releasing. So we see on Sneakers, this is April 15th, and I think I've remembered seeing some other stores getting them a little bit earlier, but it seems like the overall global release will be on Sneakers tomorrow. So stick to that and be on the lookout. Nice colorway overall, and then I think with the red pair was more of a friends and family. So this is kind of like it said before, the last chance, at least until they release more colorways, which more than likely they will do. As far as the Amamier Jordan 3 goes, it's cool. I think it leans a little bit too much, in my opinion, to like almost as if they're trying to copy a little bit now, because this does give off Fragment vibes and Fragment colorways. Not to say they can't choose whatever color they want to, but, and at the same time, I've criticized them for doing too much of the same colors. So I hate to be that guy right now, but this particular colorway, in my humble opinion, is it's cool, it's nice. It's nothing out of the ordinary though, you know, but I like it. The Amamier 3 Jordan 3 For the Love is confirmed to release on Sneakers on April 15th. So both of these shoes will be on Sneakers. All right, guys, next up we have the New Balance 1906L Silver Metallic Cream. These are some straight up, I mean, New Balances have already been known as a dad shoe. This is I don't even want to say this is a mom shoe. This is like a Karen shoe. I don't know who the fuck is wearing these. Being 1000 with y'all. April 16th. If you're a fan of oddities, yeah, this has your name on it. You know, yeah, to each his own. Now, I will turn around and then act brand new and say, though, these I like. I own a pair of Rufuses, and the Nike ACG Izzy. I think that's what they're calling it. I like both of these, and I'll rock with these. But this is some shit that your first grade teacher would be like, the Sperry type of ordeal. I don't know what's going on here. So let me know down in the comment section if this is your cup of tea. I would love to know. But hey, to each his own. These are dropping. So be on the lookout. Now we also have the Air Force One Easter basket. Of course, we know this upcoming weekend will be Easter, of course. So salutes to everybody out there who will be celebrating it. I will as well. The Air Force One Easter basket. I did not know about this one. I did know of another Easter colorway that is dropping on the Air Force One, but this is all releasing on the 17th. So these will be retailing at $130 on sneakers. You can see the woven material, the Easter basket type of vibes, even got it on the insoles, the eggs. I like what they're doing here, you know, but it's going to be a pass for me personally. It's cool. Probably get it on sale or something like that. You know, keep that in mind. Then we got the New Balance 991 V2. Goes essentially off beat for the summer. You got the, I was going to say beef and Brock. Well, this is technically a beef and Brock, and then you got some other type of Brock style going on over here, but you know, these are cool. These are nice, but nothing out of the ordinary. $250 made in England. Yeah, they can keep that shit in England. Them tariffs this is what you expect with them tariffs coming in, right? But this was already $250 before them tariffs hit, so it's getting kind of quite out of hand for that. I know the quality and the material and all that. You can try to sell me on all that, but $250 for this, I'm straight on that. I will turn around though and spend $250 on a pair of Jordans. Yes, I understand. However, these are nice, but it's going to be a pass for me. That's just the way it is. Persian Violet courses through the Nike Pegasus Premium. A new look at the highly anticipated performance model. The Pegasus has been around for a very long time, of course, and they continue to add on to it. It's a very high-selling shoe for them, especially for runners out there. And it's a very comfortable shoe as well. $210 on it. I haven't owned a pair of Pegasus, though, which maybe I need to grab a pair. You know, these are shoes, $210 is an extremely high price point, but you can find them time to time for decent deals when you're looking properly. Extremely comfortable from what I've heard and seen, and I know people like Cousteau who have ran and utilized them, so, you know, I can trust and take his word for it. Seems to utilize that same type of platform that the LeBron 10 seemed to utilize. It just looks, at least for me, like that threading that was featured on the inside the air unit itself. It was like a threading that they utilized. Can't tell fully, but just from that side picture, that looks like the case. But a premium version of the Pegasus is in full effect for $210. Hey, it's your cup of tea once again. It's your cup of tea. And then Nike's bringing back the GT. This is the GT Cut basketball. I think these came out like back in like, I don't even know. Let me see. Our price over double. These have been around for quite some time, but they're bringing them back out. $180. I feel like they've brought these back out though. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, to each his own. Got the breast cancer awareness, April 17th, $180. We also got the Kenzo and Converse collaboration dropping. We have the JJ Jown and Vans Half Cab. You could keep your ass cabbing on that one. The Essentials Off Beat, which we talked about. Flash Pink, the Pegasus Premium, all releasing on the 17th. So you can see, once again, Nike's going stupid this particular week. Now, this one caught me off guard. I thought these were 420 sneakers. I guess they've moved it up a little bit. We have the Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year, April 18th. So this is the sneaker releasing from Jordan's side, at least, for this upcoming weekend. Now, keep in mind, this shoe was originally supposed to release back in October, and it got pushed back. It was supposed to release like October. They pushed it all. No, wait, my bad. Previous release, January 4th. And then they got pushed back all the way till then. Of course, full review is up on the channel right now. Go and check it out. This is a low top model of a pair of sneakers that released back, I want to say, like in 2018. Cool model overall. It is pretty close and on par 101, but with a low cut style. I think they might have switched out the swoosh material or something, but they're very close to one another. And even, I want to say, the tags were leather on the actual pair. We talk a lot about it. I think I might have had even a comparison, so go check that review out on it. I expect these to be sitters for the most part. You know, if you want them, go grab them. Definitely a good shoe overall, but pass for me when I already own the high tops. The Nike KD Liquid Lime. I like this colorway. It's cool. It reminds me a lot of the KD 5 All-Star. Looks like they utilized the Area 72 a lot with this colorway, but maybe I'm just reaching. But, you know, I definitely can see where they kind of got that from. KD for Easter will be dropping as well. Look at all these Nikes dropping, bro. Nike Book 1 Moss Point. That's I believe, where Book grew up from, the Nike John Murray State. And then we got the Alien Skin MB04. So these, for the most part, dope as well. We have another KD4. Definitely think these will be they'll probably do like sell a little bit here and there, but I can see these going for a little bit below retail. Same with the Books. A lot of these over here will be some shoes that be pretty much available to get your hands on if you want them. Now, this one is one of 2 launches on Acquired than usual. So these already dropped from what I know. They dropped on Soul Play at least for the most part. I don't know what they're talking about here. They must have got their dates wrong. Now this one right here, Flavors, that's, you know, New Balance basketball. It ain't my type of flavor. But yeah, these already dropped this past weekend. I guess they might be a drop on Adidas now. So we'll just have to wait and see. But these are fire. These are definitely fire. So on the leak side of news, we got the Air Jordan 1 High OG Self-Expression, which this is very, very stupid. Okay, these are dropping, and from what it looks like, these remove, you can wash this off and remove it, and it looks like it will reveal the red and blue. Now, hold on, here's the first-hand look of the Self-Expression. The sneaker starts with an all-black upper, but it hides a unique twist underneath. The black paint gradually wears away to reveal a colorful, one-of-a-kind design beneath. No 2 pairs will look the same. Air Randy 2025. If y'all know about sneaker YouTube, if y'all know about the replica world, y'all know about who the hell Air Randy is. I don't think it's the same Air Randy though, but I just had to go look. But what I saw and what I see with these are the Jordan 1 Lands Mountains. This dropped a long time ago. You can see obviously like that's what I saw. So they start off like this, they're SBs and Jordan 1 collab way back in the day. Definitely something I would love to get. It will rub off, of course, with it being, you know, Lance Mountain, who's a pro skateboarder, if you guys don't know. He got a collab in, and this is how it kind of looked and would look overall over time with that wear and tear on it. But that's why when I saw these, I'm like, are they really trying to just like do these again, but like, you know, keep it on the hush, like people don't know? But I don't know, we can't see what it fully will look like underneath, but it's kind of obvious what it's going for. If it's doing that, then hell no, but that don't even look right. That don't even look the same shoe. August 9th, 2025. Of course, these being from Air Randy and overseas, you don't know what, you know, these might be some foo-foos, and this is a first look that they're looking at, but who knows if this will actually be how the shoe will come out looking. Next up, we got the first look at the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat, and whoa, this is my first time literally looking at it with you guys right now. That looks like some pretty good material. That suede looks very saturated and fluffy, and it looks like a black cat, literally. Definitely gonna be one of the big time releases. In 2020 released and did decent, and then it blew up in StockX price in the resale market. I still own my pair. I'm probably gonna get rid of that pair just because like I just don't need 2 of them the same way I still have 2 pairs of Jordan 5 black metallics, which I might just get rid of all that stuff on Whatnot. So make sure y'all tune into that and check the link down below. But yeah, they looking good in my opinion. They are looking really, really, really good. Black Cat 3 dropped already. Go ahead and get that Black Cat 4. Why not? I'm stupid. Yeah, it is what it is. $225. I'm gonna buy both pairs. So what? It ain't what it is. We have the Air Max 95 OG Neon 2025 versus 2020. So of course we got this one releasing, coming out soon, and this is the supposed big bubble version 2025. You can see it's definitely some differences in the bubble overall, and this is someone comparing it to. Believe it or not, I've never owned a pair of Air Max 95 Neons. I've owned the infrared, or I believe it's the infrared. I've owned a couple of Air Max 95s, but never this particular colorway. And these are, I've been waiting on these to come out. I think these, on that list we just looked at, it didn't show it, but I swear that these release on the 18th. Yeah, 180 on the 18th. And I believe a couple stores will have them. So we're gonna have to wait and see. These are gonna get eaten up. No diddy. For sure, for sure. And then last but not least, we have the Travis Scott spotted wearing a Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low OG releasing in September 2025. Now, these are cool. They look a lot like the original Fragment, of course, but a lot of weird speculation has been going on about this particular shoe and Travis, and I don't know what the hell's going on here, but like people are accusing these to be fake, and I've seen a lot of people talk about that, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would Travis wear fake shoes? His fake shoes, that is. But it was like a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and find it. So I went on Twitter and looked, and I knew a couple of accounts that were talking about it. It just didn't make sense. Like, why the hell, unless they were relaying to something else, but even then I can't find the tweet that was regarded to that particular post. There was a post of Travis Scott and the shoes, and people were saying, yo, why is, basically they were referring to, what was throwing them off was the wording. This wording right here, I believe. It's on his right shoe, and then in the pictures you see right here, look, it don't have the writing on it. So writing, no writing, but you see the shoe there, and then boom, no writing, no writing, the writing is on the inside. So maybe what they're saying is maybe Travis's pair is real, and maybe this Fuel Kicks or whoever the hell is out here showing pairs right now, maybe those pairs are fake, or maybe he has a pair that's just slightly different, that's a sample. But you can obviously see on there, there's writing on both of these soles, but the pair he wore has it on the outside. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. If these are releasing in September of this year, so think about that, right? And I always tell y'all, 6 months is the production date. So September, 6 months, you're looking at a time of March to April of production. So that shoe is in production more than likely right now. Sometimes shoes can even be 3 months out, the production date. Let me just give you guys, I guess, let's just do one. So right here we have the Jordan 11 Low Bread. Now, a lot of shoes have been being pushed back, so the dates may be wrong, but these are releasing, I think, next week. So April, right? So 3 months back would be January, and then 6 months back would be October. So production date on this particular shoe is September 25th, so close to October, to November 20th. So that's typically, I'm not mad with that. It's not that far off. Basically, it's within that 6 month range at the maximum, usually when them shoes are being made. So for this to be releasing right now, I mean, I guess pictures can be floating around, but this person got these damn shoes on a Christmas tree. I don't know if they were showing these off in December, or they just keep a Christmas tree around all year long, but yeah, a little iffy, you know? And then again, like, the difference here is different, so curious to know. So yeah, guys, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this one down below in the comment section. If you know anything about this Travis Scott thing too, let me know, because I'm curious as well. But with that said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.